This day in sports history. This episode is brought to you by Sterling Soap. Go to STIRLING soap.com and check out their full line of bath soaps, shave soaps, beard balm, lotions, and cologne. It's April 8th, and on this day in 1974, Hank Aaron became the new home run king. He'd tied Babe Ruth's record of 714 home runs on his first swing of the 1974 season in Cincinnati. Now, under orders from Commissioner Bowie Kuhn, the Braves were not allowed to let Aaron sit out the final games of the series to give him a better chance to hit the record breaker in front of his home crowd. But he managed to close out the rest of the series with the Reds without hitting another one. So here on the Braves home opener at Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium against the Los Angeles Dodgers, Aaron stepped to the plate in the fourth inning, having walked his first time up. Dodgers starter Al Downing was on the mound. Here's Atlanta Braves play-by-play man Milo Hamilton with the call that night.
Sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15. There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. The fireworks are going. Henry Aaron is coming around third. His teammates are at home plate, and listen to this crowd.
So you probably remember as he rounded the bases, two young white fans jumped out of the stands and caught up with Hank in his home run trot between second and third base. Aaron's bodyguard, Calvin Wardlaw, was sitting in the front row of the stands, and he actually had a .38 pistol in a binocular case that night. And when he saw these two white kids running at Aaron, he had to assess the situation quickly and determine whether his man was in danger or not. Fortunately for all concerned, he assessed the situation correctly. Also, if you look at the video of the aftermath when Aaron is being hugged by his mom, you can see Wardlaw in a light-colored jacket just to his left. And when Braves pitcher Tom House attempts to present the home run ball to Aaron, Wardlaw doesn't recognize him and thinks it's a fan trying to get an autograph. Funny thing, Aaron also did not recognize the hatless House at that moment either. Taking the ball, he said, "Thanks, kid," thinking it was one of the Bat Boys. Now, unsurprisingly but sad nonetheless, Aaron received numerous death threats and hate mail in his pursuit of Babe Ruth's record, and those only intensified in those fallow months between late 1973 and the start of the 1974 season. He stayed in a different hotel than the rest of the team on the road to thwart any would-be assassin. Also on this day in sports history, in 1975, Frank Robinson became the first black manager in the major leagues. He was actually a player manager for the Cleveland Indians and inserted himself in the lineup on this day as the designated hitter against the New York Yankees, and he smacked a homer for his 575th career four-bagger in the first inning. Frank Robinson holds the distinction of hitting the most opening day homers of any major leaguer with 8. And since we mentioned that Frank Robinson was a player-manager, on this same day in 1975, the Boston Celtics closed out a dismal season with a 127-101 win over the New Jersey Nets, and with it, the coaching tenure of Dave Cowans. Cowans holds the distinction of being the last player coach in the NBA. Cowans played in 68 games that season, and he was third on the team in scoring at 16 points per game. His coaching record was less than stellar at 27 wins, 41 losses. And time now for today's That's Got Nothing to Do with Sports fun fact. In 1983, a Soviet early warning satellite system detected what appeared to be 5 approaching U.S. nuclear-armed intercontinental ballistic missiles. If Lieutenant Colonel Stanislav Petrov had followed his protocol and reported the detection, it would have likely set off a nuclear retaliation. But Petrov thought an American nuclear strike would be more than 5 missiles and figured it to be a false alarm. Of course, he was correct in that assessment. It turned out the Soviet satellite warning system confused the sun's reflection off clouds for incoming missiles. Whew, that was a close one. This has been an original Thrive Suite production.